Hello! Every day we gain a bit more understanding, and today we'll delve into the miraculous development process of China. An American journalist once exclaimed that China is known for human rights violations, yet it's also the country that lifted over 800 million people out of poverty, with GDP per capita rising from $1.89 in 1960 to about $10,000 today. China, where rural children used to struggle to stay warm, is also the China that created 2 new billionaires in a week in 2017 and increased life expectancy from 43.7 years in 1960 to nearly 80 years today. So how did China achieve such a surprising economic transformation? Let's explore together. In 1949, faced with severe inflation, the nationalist government of Chiang Kai-shek printed vast amounts of money to fund the war against Japan in 1937 and the struggle against Mao Zedong's forces in 1946. This led to rampant inflation, with the Free Thought Education Organization reporting that the currency in circulation rose from 3.6 billion Chinese yuan in 1937 to 5.1 trillion yuan by 1948, a staggering 1.4 million-fold increase in just 10 years. Combined with corruption within the nationalist camp, this led people to support Mao Zedong's regime. From 1958 to 1976, despite distancing from Chiang Kai-shek's ideology and embracing Mao Zedong's, it wasn't necessarily a wise decision. Mao Zedong was not an economist himself, and certainly not an agrarian expert. The period of the Great Leap Forward led to the deaths of up to 45 million people due to his policies of transforming small family farms into communes and prioritizing steel production. During this time, China's living standards dropped by 20%. From 1978 to 2013, Deng Xiaoping transformed the country. He famously said, "It doesn't matter whether a cat is black or white as long as it catches mice," symbolizing a modern approach to national development in stark contrast to Mao Zedong's era. Deng Xiaoping initiated reform and opened up policies before the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, marking a drastic change and rapid economic growth. His idea of early opening up the country for trade, especially with the West, resulted in significant achievements. Within a year of opening up, China placed numerous orders for Boeing 747 aircraft, and around the same time, Coca-Cola announced plans to establish a factory in Shanghai. Deng's visit to the U.S. in 1979, meeting President Sammy Castor in Washington. Also during this visit, President Deng clearly affirmed his intention to bring China to strong industrial development, perhaps more specifically, copying technology as we have seen in previous videos of China Analyst. In April 1980, China became a member of the International Monetary Fund, followed by the World Bank a month later. Deng's reform policies focused on privatizing most sectors of the economy, encouraging entrepreneurship, and attracting foreign investment. Thanks to Deng Xiaoping's progressive mindset, China prospered as we see it today. Without Deng, China might have been as poor as many African countries or perhaps akin to an enlarged version of North Korea. From 2013 to the present is the era of Xi Jinping. President Xi Jinping has greatly contributed to China's leadership, maintaining GDP growth rates of over 6% annually, raising incomes and developing a market-oriented economy, which is highly coveted globally. China has also stamped its name in leading global technological races such as artificial intelligence, AI. China plans to become the world's leading AI country by 2030, while the US is cutting back on science funding. It's no surprise that China currently leads the world in the use of supercomputers, surpassing the US by 2 times and accounting for 40% globally. 5G. China's 5G is at least 20 times faster than 4G, enabling high-speed connections even with demanding devices like self-driving cars, leaving the US behind in the 5G race. Additionally, China has tested 6G satellite prototypes. Currently, China is ramping up chip and electronics production to reduce dependency on the US, and it seems they've made significant strides. They have also developed a comprehensive online ecosystem. Gmail is replaced by QQ, Facebook by Weibo, Google by Baidu, Yahoo by WeChat, and even TikTok, an innovation the world hadn't thought of. Since opening up, China has fully utilized its potential for miraculous development. Thank you for watching this video. Please give me a subscribe and turn on the notification bell to discover more interesting things about China and have fun entertainment moments with Chinatown